Honestly speaking, I was never fully and intimately introduced to rugby up until I got myself into that old boys boarding school. Prior to that, prior to that, my only exposure was via watching it on television. That was my only exposure. And that was whilst I was in primary school. And for me as a kid, all I saw was a group of men violently hitting each other to the ground. And I just could not put together why do such a thing. But tell you what, I did once get involved in a rugby match. I did. And that is why I'm going to tell you my story today. That's the whole reason why I'm here, for you to hear my story of how I got involved in a rugby match for the first and last time in my life. And on that note, my name is Shylock Thompson, umkhwenyana wenye muhle njalo. Qili uyezumakoti. So the year is 2008, probably the worst year ever in high school. But then that's a story for another day, folks. Story for another day. Yeah, 208 was something else for sure. So when I got to the school, rugby became my favorite sport to watch. Take note, it became my favorite sport to watch. That is after soccer, mainly because I felt these two were the most masculine sports. Yet my actual favorite sport is cricket. Yeah, I know. My favorite sport to play and watch is cricket, the gentleman's game. Those who know, they know. Yeah. So yeah, we get to 2008, and for some reason, the seniors agree on like bringing back the Inter House Rugby activities. Okay, and here's the catch: in these Inter House Rugby competitions, only the non-rugby playing students. I don't want you to miss this one. Only the non-rugby playing students participate in the competitions. Those that do not play rugby at all, whether for first team, for seconds, for third, as long as you don't play rugby. And I tell you, there were many of us. Many of us enough to make a team for our house. Because we did make a team. So obviously, I qualified. And I was horrified. I was so horrified. Yo, I was so horrified. Me playing rugby, yo. I was like, yeah, today I'm dying. Like, I was literally horrified. I mean, stress and anxiety just kicked in instantly. Like, boom, we're here. We're here to stress you. And we're here to make you feel anxious. Like that. Boom. But that didn't matter. That didn't matter at all. Because what I felt didn't matter. I was going to play anyway. When that first whistle went on, I was going to be on the field playing. So don't judge me, folks. Don't judge me. I mean, it was going to be my first time being in a rugby match without any training or practice. Imagine that we were never trained. Neither did we have any practice prior to that. Right? And my selection into the team was a no-brainer. Because by default, I had to play. I had no choice. Because I was a non-rugby playing student at the time. I had to play. Date and time was set. Team was selected. Can't even remember what position I was. I can't recall. Because I didn't really understand what was going on. All I can tell you is that I did not even understand what my role was. I kept on running around the field like a headless chicken, dog. I was just running around like a headless chicken. Because I was so damn confused. I was confused. Our coach, aka the cop, aka the prefect, by then was a brilliant athlete. That guy was anything you would want in an athlete. Probably one of the best of all time at the school. He was a GOAT, the greatest of all time. And I'm sure many people can stand by me on that statement. He was one of the best. I mean, if I recall quite well, the guy had sports colors from tennis to rugby to soccer to athletics. Let me name him. I'm sure he won't mind, but I'll just name him by this. His name was Wadao. Wadao was the guy. I'm not going to put in his first name. His name was Wadao. He knows himself and the people know him. 2008 era. I think he was there from 2000 and... because he spent all the 6 years there. Okay. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. From 2003, basically, up until 2008. He spent his whole 6 years there. Brilliant athlete. He was the coach. So this guy was a passionate and excelling sports guy. So obviously you can't take shit from an underperformer or a confused cunt who has no idea what they're doing on the field. And on top of it, we were playing on the famous cupboard field. Those who went to the school will tell you that you don't fuck around on the cupboard. You don't fuck around. It was a privilege to be playing on that field that very day. Trust me, you. So me, because I was... So me now, because I was a confused cunt, underperformer, I was just all of the above. Fox, I was substituted within the first 10 minutes. First 10 minutes. I mean, a proper rugby player who is all about the game would have been disappointed. But I was the total opposite. I felt relieved. I actually felt relieved. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was actually relieved. Because for me, life went back to normal thanks to that professional substitution. Look at me calling it professional when I had no idea what was going on. But anyway, I did play for those few minutes. I mean, from the story above, do you think that I deserve to raise my hand up and be considered as somebody who has actually played a rugby match? Do you think I deserve to raise my hand up? Like, what's your honest opinion on this? And let me put you on as well. So you know, I have never, ever played touch rugby. You see that soft touch rugby, I've never even played that. So, nevertheless, I'm a rugby fan. Yet of lately, I'm not really excited about this endless winning streak by the Springboks. It's getting boring. Somebody must pull up their socks. Somebody must have bows and be competitive, and at least, you know, I don't know how to put this. Make the Springboks sweat or even lose. Come on, it's getting boring. Where are the other nations when the Springboks are just running all over them? That's my own opinion, all right? And then at this point, you keep wondering which nation will be able to silence them. I mean the Springboks. Yeah, I'm controversial like that. If you love your Springboks, I'm sorry, I also love them, but it's getting boring. But hey, folks, that's my story today. And I end it here. Remember to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And let's grow the channel together. Ciao.